So what is your biggest financial regret? Guys, in this video, I'm going to share with you guys some of my biggest financial regrets. And also I'm going to share with you guys what's going on in my personal life right now that has made me start thinking about why I'm going through this and why I'm all of a sudden thinking about my biggest financial regrets. Now, I know you can't go back and change the past. And I know they say hindsight's 2020. We did what we did in the past because that's what you knew. But like Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. But guys, right now, I'm thinking that I wish I would have gotten financially smarter a lot sooner instead of waiting until my mid 40s, because right now in our financial life, I'm realizing that maybe we're not going to be able to save enough. And I wish I had saved a lot more, because my partner's parents right now are going through some health issues. And we're realizing that we can't help them financially. We can't even really be there for them because we can't afford to quit our jobs because we need that paycheck. And also, guys, right now I'm realizing that I'm seeing the issues that they're going through and all the health care that they're having to get. And it makes me realize, and it scares me if I'm being honest, that I'm not going to have enough to be able to take care of ourselves the way that we need to take care of ourselves if I don't really make some drastic changes in my life right now. So Karen's parents, my partner's parents, actually fell. Her mom fell in the kitchen about a week ago and fractured her sacrum. And ever since then, guys, she's been going down cognitively. Her cognitive health, or however you say that, cognitive health, has not been doing so good. And we actually noticed some signs before that, but we kind of blew it off as kind of like it was no big deal. Maybe she just forgot how to do stuff, or maybe she's just not thinking clearly. But we have noticed her cognitive health going down, and now she needs a walker because her legs and her back are always in pain. And we just seeing her go downhill and watching her parents spend all this money and realizing that maybe we didn't save enough. So my biggest regret, guys, is the fact that we can't be there financially for them because we're trying to take care of our own finances. And it's really hard to take care of them financially without hurting us, especially when we know that we're going to be there one day too. And then since we can't take care of them financially, we are trying to be there for them. So we go down to their house on the weekends and help them clean up the house, do any errands that they need to do, and then try to take care of their house. So that way all the stuff and all the pressure doesn't stay on her father, because her father has turned from husband to caretaker and he has his own health issues as well too. So I'm really struggling with the fact that we didn't get financially smarter and savvy a lot sooner, because I hate the fact that we're seeing some loved ones go through these turmoils and we can't be there for them financially. And I know that if her dad keeps spending the type of money that he's spending, because he's had in the past 2 months, guys, he's had to spend over $16,000 on a new heat pump, more insulation on the house, and then he had to get a chairlift for the stairs for his home. So it's really hard to watch them go through this issue. And their dream is to be able to stay in their home regardless of what happens. So we're hoping that that's a possibility, but we're really struggling with the fact that we can't hire a nurse. We can't be there because of our finances. And also stressing the fact that, am I putting enough away? Am I going to be able to take care of myself in the future? Because unlike them guys, at least they have a child that we go down there and we see them. But Karen is the only child, so it all lays on her shoulders, and I feel really horrible about that. But I also look at our lives, guys. We don't have kids, so when the time comes, we're going to be in a situation where who are we going to be able to rely on? Who's going to help us? And honestly, guys, I know that it's not anybody's responsibility to take care of us. It is my responsibility. And unfortunately, it took me so long to realize this. The reason that I'm telling you this, guys, is because you need to learn from my mistakes. I know I started way too late, and I wish I would have started earlier, but I can't change things. I can only regret it, and it doesn't do any good for me to regret it because nothing is going to change. All I can do is move forward from here. So regardless of how old you are, whether you're 50, in your mid 40s, or whatever, I'm just pleading to you guys to make sure that you save, you invest, and you learn about finances. Make sure you understand what you can do to save more, to make your money grow, and to create wealth. So that way, when you reach that age and you may not have anybody to take care of you, you need to make sure that you can do everything in your power to change your financial future for the better, because nobody is going to take care of you. And you can't even rely on the government. Yes, you will have Social Security. I believe it will still be available, but how much you will earn is going to be pitiful. Guys, I want to read to you guys some of the stats that I found online before I did this video, because I want to share with you what women can earn versus compared to men. And these are some stats that I found on Yahoo Finance, guys. So according to Yahoo Finance, guys, the average Social Security check for a woman that reaches age 62 is $1,095.01. And the average for a male is $1,370.10. So guys, if that's all you have to rely on is Social Security, that's not enough. That is nothing. And if you haven't checked how much you will earn in Social Security, you need to go ahead and do that, guys. That way you kind of know what you're going to do. So I did that after I filed my 2023 taxes, because I like to see what I'm going to be earning in Social Security and my amount that I'm going to be earning. So if I was to file for Social Security today, as of May 20th, 2024, this is what I would get if I was 62 years old. So if I did early retirement, that would be $1,407, guys. $1,407. I mean, I don't see anybody who can live off of $1,407 per month, which equals $16,884, guys, a year. So, and not to mention that you're going to be taxed. And some states tax that, guys. So with the rising cost of food, the rising cost of prices, everything, and then being taxed on your $16,884 or whatever it is that you will earn from Social Security, that is, I can't even imagine trying to do that. And then also, guys, some people will be carrying debt into their retirement. So if you are carrying debt and you don't think you'll be able to pay it off, then you need to try to do something like a side hustle, guys. If you haven't checked on how much you'll be earning from Social Security, you'll want to go to this website right here, guys. And you'll need to create an account. But when you log in, it'll show you everything that you've earned in the past several years. And then you'll see a graph, guys, on how much you will earn in Social Security. So I like to keep up with that. I like to see what I'm earning. And of course, it depends on the rules and regulations that will be set for Social Security. We all know that Social Security is a huge thing. People are talking that it's not going to be there, that it's going to go down, that, we don't know if Social Security is even going to be around. Although I do believe that it will be around. I just don't think that. But I think what they're going to try to do is they're probably going to try to raise the retirement age, or they're going to cut the benefits, the amount of benefits that you get. So that's why I say you can't rely 100% on Social Security, because we don't know what it's going to be. So you have to do everything in your power, especially if you're older like me, guys. You have to do everything in your power to save. So at the end of this video, guys, I'm going to share with you guys how I came up with my retirement number and how you can come up with your retirement too. So make sure you watch till the end, guys, and I'll link to that video at the end of this video. So if you haven't started saving, if you haven't started investing, if you are still living paycheck to paycheck and you still don't have a payday routine, then you need to make sure that you get one, guys, because our window frame, if you're 50, you still have a good amount of time to invest. Yes, we all should have started in our 20s. And yes, I regret not starting in my 20s. And I did start in my 20s, guys, but I had a lot of financial hardships that made it difficult to save, and I had to pull out my 401k that I had saved. And I know that's nobody's fault but my own. Choices that I made, choices that I have to live with. But if you are in this situation to where you have just started, just know that you can change your financial future. You just have to make some drastic changes, especially if you are 50 years old or older like me, guys. And if you have children, nieces, nephews, make sure that you teach them about financial literacy, guys, because they will not learn it through school. So you have to teach them. Give them books to read. Some of the best books that I have read, even though they are geared towards the younger generation, is I Will Teach You How to Be Rich and then The Simple Path to Wealth, guys. I read these books, and these books have changed the way I think about money, and they will change the younger generation as well too. And the best part is that the younger generation has time on their side. So if you can get them to think differently about money and put money away instead of using money as a spending tool just to make them look good so that they can buy new cars, new shoes, or the best and greatest technology, guys, you need to make sure that they understand how to save money as well too. And there's nothing wrong with being able to enjoy your life. I think there has to be a balance, guys, because life is so precious and it's not guaranteed. So if all you do is put money away into savings or investments just to make your dollar grow, it doesn't guarantee that you will be there when you're ready to use it. So you have to enjoy life. There has to be a happy balance. But looking at where I am financially right now and seeing what Karen's parents are going through makes me realize that I wish I would have been smarter with money. But guys, there's nothing I can do about that. All I can do is lend my support by being there, helping them with their household chores, helping them run their errands. So I'm just sharing this with you guys because it's making me realize and making me regret where I am financially. But I know there's nothing I can do about that. There's only moving forward, putting one foot in front of the other, and really just trying to set us up as best as I can for when we do reach the golden years, and that we can have some dignity if we choose to retire. And also, guys, and the great thing about today, guys, is that when you do reach your golden years, you can start a side hustle, something like YouTube, blogging, or some other side hustle that you can do that will also help you earn some money in case you didn't save enough, guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to share with you guys why I think everybody needs more money, because unfortunately, you never know what's going to happen. Your family member is going to go downhill. You're going to have aging parents. Maybe somebody in your family gets sick. I hope not, or somebody loses a job or whatever. Life is so unpredictable and you never know what's going to happen. So you have to do everything in your power to be able to take care of yourself financially. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button so that you can be notified when I put out the next video. And until then, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.